My name is Tim, and I go by Mr. Sloth. Music was a big part of, like my teenage years. I used to go to a lot of concerts, played music, was in a band for a little bit. It was called STD, stood for Skin the Dog. We literally chose that just because we thought it was funny. There was a lot of blends of like genres, right? Because like I was like a huge metalhead. The guitarist was like wicked big into like classic rock, and then the singer was like wicked big into Sublime and like reggae and punk and stuff like that. So I didn't start playing drums until I was like 16. I played guitar when I was like 13. I started playing guitar. Then I switched to drums. I would like write music and stuff, but like nothing like super crazy or like just for fun. I enjoyed doing it. It was cool, it was fun. I was like 18 to like 20-ish, somewhere in that ballpark. We didn't do anything crazy. Recorded some music like in my basement, but like that was about it. Played a couple shows, a couple house shows. Those were always fun. Occasionally I will play drums, but not really as much as I used to. I have ear problems too. I had like 7 or 8 surgeries on my ears growing up from like having like tubes and crazy ear infections. I kind of slowed down with playing drums because of how messed up my ears are. I also used to skateboard a lot. That was like my big early teenage hobby. I had like a bunch of people that like I skated with and stuff. I still have a board. Like I bought a board like 5 years ago because I wanted to get back into it, but too old for that now. I've been engaged for like 2 years and we're not really in a rush. We've been together for 12 years, so I've known her since I was like a senior in high school. She was a freshman, but that's not when we started dating. We didn't start dating until after high school. Just kind of like ran into each other and then just started talking from there. She's awesome. I am thankful that I have her because I am awful with organizing things. It's funny that you say we're very similar. I feel like we're pretty different, but we like complement each other's differences. I started playing games when I was like 3, 4, 5, somewhere in that ballpark. My parents had a Nintendo, and I would play that with my cousin as a kid. So I've been playing for almost as long as I've been alive. So I played a lot of like the old ones like in arcades as like a kid, like Mortal Kombat. Not really Street Fighter, mostly like Mortal Kombat. I had MK2 for Sega and all that fun stuff. Started playing online games with Dead or Alive too, on Xbox, yeah. But then like I really got into it when Mortal Kombat 9 came out in like 2010, I think. And I just started playing NRS games from there until I switched. So NRS games die after like the first year. They'll be out for a year. A lot of people will play them in tournaments and then they just kind of fizzle out. Happens with every NRS title. I think a lot of it is like the casuals of it just stop playing, or like people that are like playing it because it's the new thing and then just kind of get bored of it or don't like it or the balance is awful, whatever it might be. I like it. I think it's good. I don't like it as much as I like Tekken. I've played every Tekken casually, but Tekken 7 was like the first one, like, after like already competing in fighting games, I knew how to like learn the game. So I've been competing in fighting games for over a decade. Just starting with like Injustice 1, MKX, and all that stuff. Then I heard about Balance Patch when I started playing Tekken. Just went to Balance Patch, and I swear it was Danny who told me to look up the Facebook group, but he does not remember that at all, so taught like fire. He was like the first person that like I talked to in the scene. But then at some point, like after going a couple weeks, I swear it was Danny. It might not have been, but I'm pretty sure it was, who told me about the Facebook group, and I just started going from there and going to BP a lot. Everybody is so nice, respectful. Like I've been a part of the scene for like 6 or 7 years now, and like we haven't really had any, incidents or like any trauma or anything. I mean, like there has been some stuff, but like it hasn't really been from like the Boston scene. Yeah. It's just a really good community, and everybody's really nice to each other. We all seem to get along. It's nice. I enjoy playing with everybody, regardless of skill level or whatever. I really haven't been taking hate very seriously. He's Sandwich, to be honest. Like with Sandwich, like I learned so much from him just from playing and talking to him, especially in 7 when we're both like kind of started out at the same time. Like I started like 6 months after the game came out. He started when the game started. It's just a lot. I don't know. It's like if we're talking 7, like I don't know. He was like my first training partner and somebody who I'm close friends with. But also like Two Dank, like that's somebody else that always had a lot of fun playing and learning from. Early on, like there was a lot of people that are still like around today, like Gitaru, Rios, Brittany, Montel Chilliams. Those are like a lot of the people like when I started playing, they were like around. But like now it's way bigger. Just in general, like I think the Boston Tekken group has like over like 300 people, the Discord I should say. There's just a lot more people playing, especially with the new game out and stuff. I don't think much has changed, just everybody's still just as like supportive and helpful overall. I'm a relatively shy, like closed off person anyways. So like usually I don't talk to somebody unless they talk to me first type of thing. I'm still very similar. Like I mean, at this point, like especially towards the end of T7 and like, like I would go out of my way to talk to the new people just because like, for me, like I was similar boat. Like I didn't want to just like approach people and like talk to them basically because I didn't want to be like annoying or something like that. So usually I try to like, talk to the new people and like tell them about the Discord, the Facebook group, go play the game or whatever it might be. It's just easier just to go online and play. Now I kind of wanted to give that to people and it was a lot of fun doing. There was like a monthly tournament once a month, and then it led up to the finals. There was a whole leaderboard. Thank you to Zach the Elder for doing all that. And we ended up doing like it was a top 8 on the leaderboard finals, and I gave my spot up for a last chance qualifier and then held a tournament for that spot. It's really hard for me to like carve that time out for something that I don't enjoy. Yeah, or at least right now I don't enjoy. I'm hoping that, my feelings on the game change, but we'll see. It's been a nice like 2-3 week break of not playing it online, so we'll see. It's a lot of work. Just all the people that were there to help out, like Two Dank, Zach the Elder, Baby Jason was helping run brackets. I know there's people, Montel with commentary. It was so easy, and somebody I forgot to mention in my little shout out was Alex. The whole reason I didn't want to participate in the finals is because I wanted to make sure everything went smoothly. But between all the people I had helping me, it was easy. I didn't have to do anything. I was just got to sit there and watch it and enjoy the show. But it was definitely stressful because I was worried about actually running the tournament at GU, having the setups, and just ready for something to go wrong. Nothing did. It was great. Everybody is so great. Everybody gets along. Everybody's helpful. It's I don't know. It's something magical, and that's something that kept me playing Tekken 7. Was just the community, and besides loving the game, obviously, but everybody's so great. Like, I don't know. Really just how positive everybody was. A lot of when I started playing, was very influenced by the bad guy, Henny. And like, he had like this Facebook chat where a bunch of us were in it. And I don't know, it felt different. His energy was unmatched. He was something else. I remember it was either ECT or Summer Jam. I was playing a set and he was going crazy behind me, yelling all sorts of wild, crazy stuff. His energy was just like something else. He would make everybody feel like they were his best friend. Like, even if you talked to him for 5 minutes, like, you know, the next time you'd see him, you'd feel like it's like your best friend type thing. He was just a really good guy. But it's honestly something that like can't be replicated. He was such a unique individual. I respect everybody. Definitely somebody I look up to is Danny, though. I think everything, Danny and Nick, like, they're, you know, the grandfathers of the scene, you know, and they kept it going. And like, really, I just respect everybody. I think everybody's awesome. There's really not much I would change about it, to be honest. Like, I think, you know, like, obviously we're growing. As long as we grow and everybody's like positive and we don't end up having any sorts of like crazy drama go on, like, I think we're in a good place, and there's really not much I would change about it.